I know what you're thinking. How'd you find another one? I didn't, okay? You did. And you wouldn't rest. But I don't go looking for these people. They come to me via you, aggressively. You didn't leave me in peace until I made this video. You were having withdrawal symptoms or something. Fine, I'll bless us again with breathtaking natural beauty. Breathtaking because the necks are so long, the breath takes forever to get to the lungs. Shashasu saga continues against your will and mine. And the environment, the walls, the chairs, furniture. There is a new queen, yes. Hear ye, the throne stands claimed by another. A new non-GMO, organic, grass-fed, bio-certified, farm-to-table, free-range, locally sourced queen sitting on the Shashasu throne. Shashasu has been deposed, dethroned, abdicated. Meet your new queen and mine. Her Majesty, Pink Chia seeds, Pink Chia, I don't know, pink. Not this pink, though. This one's not a rock star. This one's a high-end editorial model. But the only high-end editorial about this is the editor was high, okay? Because what is this? You know when someone says everything is fine, but nothing is fine? That's this mouth. That's the smile. There's fangs in that mouth. There's a set of razor-sharp teeth in there. And that growth on her shoulder, that dislocated bone, girly pop, we gotta get that checked. Something about her is so regal. She sits on the throne now. She lives in a mansion. She does. That's home. See that? That's not a Roman temple. That's home. There's a lot to unpack here, besides the fact that her home is a Roman temple. Why is her head in profile like a Renaissance coin? She looks like she was minted on a penny. With that profile. I swear to God. I mean, Her Majesty. Of course she would be minted into a coin. Yeah. Whoever minted that coin, the girl looking like a Babylonian Lamassu. You know those winged statues? She's looking mythical. Her neck is insane, growing out of her shirt like a tree trunk. But Her Highness's palace has very high ceilings, built to sustain her enormous neck. She's standing in a mansion, which kind of looks like she was pasted into it though. There's depth in the background, there's no depth on her. Her waist so tight, it looks like it was vacuum sealed. Like they shrink wrapped the dress in the post. And when she was done, photoshopping herself into a random mansion, cinching her waist down so tight, I don't even want to know what happened on the face, but when that was done, we looked at the picture and we thought, something's missing. Anatomy? No. Proportions? No. A tattoo! People are gonna believe it now. You know, when I stick a tattoo on my arm. She talks about herself in third person, you know, as a queen must. Her Highness says, she's that stunner, make you want to swing both ways. You're squinting, not swinging. You're squinting so hard you shut your eyes. You can't see the light until... What's that? That light in the background is not sunlight. No, that's the afterlife, and she's reaching out like...
Come with me.
This is what you see when your temperature's like at 50 degrees. Her hand's like straight to like... That's what you're meant to do, you know, kiss my ring. No, she's not inviting, she's collecting.
Souls, your soul.
Remember the smiling picture? She wants your soul. Listen, she loved this pic so much. So much. She posted it twice. No, sorry. She spammed it. She spammed it in all these different, like, sort of mosaics. You know, she tried it, like, she does that often. She did that with that one wine pic. That one wine pic, I think I saw that pic in every possible rotation. Crop. Horizontal flip with the afterlife picture. Same thing. With those massive eyes. Looks like she can see sound. She can detect you from across the mountain with those eyes. She duplicated it. She wanted to make sure she made eye contact with you twice. Not winter selfie, no. This is a surveillance system. High-end surveillance system. That's what you gotta keep in mind for this Shashasu. Everything is that high-end editorial work she was talking about. That's not an editorial. Banished! Banished from the lands. Exiled. Be gone, heathen! Let her have dinner in peace. Girl's just trying to have a meal. What is that? That's not an arm. That's a selfie stick. Okay, that's a boomerang. Shh, don't anger the Duchess. You see that dark aura around her, that shadow. One mistake, she will catapult you to tomorrow with that limb. Okay, she'll knock you out when you wake up. The sleep paralysis demon that she is appears at the foot of your bed.
Hello? Do you want to play with me? Do you want to?
Here's an actual editorial. Look at that. Give this editorial a name. What would you call this editorial? Give it a name in the comments. I call it Anatomy Reimagined. This is the queen on the throne now, and her caption embodies this regal position she's got.
Beauty, brain, money, nobility of the soul.
If this beauty waves at you from across the room, she's touching you. Those arms are entering the room before she does. And Her Majesty's holding up her head so elegantly, with pillars. Not arms, those are pillars. You know, nothing here is agreeing with a single unit of measurement. Her face is like in millimeters, her torso is like in centimeters, and her arms are in miles. It's editorial. This is Harper's Bazaar. Harper's Bazaar is what this is. But my favorite part about this picture is the carousel, you guys. Same picture, same picture, same picture, same picture, same picture, same picture, same picture. It's all the same picture. This is not a carousel, this is insistence. She said, no, you're gonna look again.
Look again.
In case you missed it again. And again. And here's another one of her Hi Mrs. editorials. Cute, honestly. But, you know, where it gets weird is the dump again. Same picture, same picture, same picture, same picture, same picture, same picture, same picture. This is not an Instagram carousel. This is a presentation. No, this is coercion. You didn't appreciate it the first time, she said. This is her forcing you to agree. The picture's under investigation. We're doing a 360 spin on that high-end editorial decision. Ooh! Speaking of investigation, though, I'll let you take over this one. You got commentary for this one? Her Highness has no ordinary neck. That's a suspension bridge, is what that is. You can see the strain on her neck, carrying the weight of those totally natural, unedited. Yeah. The aesthetic in this picture is like really cool. Actually, she looks like a vampire. Maybe she is a vampire. You can't really take pictures of a vampire. So she can't take pictures of herself, so she has to edit herself into the pictures. Now it makes sense now. But the furniture and the pattern on it, like look at the part under like her arm is like, it's struggling. This is not Vogue. It's just vague. Now, with all the blur you got going around you, girl. Editorial, she said. I can't even show you this picture. It's too much. You know, I have to like crop this picture, or like blur it completely from like everywhere around her. I love how she's got that ribbon holding that pillar of an, Jesus God, that neck is insane. But this is the part where I'm heavily confused, and I hope somebody can explain this to me. If we have anybody here who's, I don't know, physiologist. I'm gonna need somebody to explain what's going on with Miss Ma'am's ear. Looks like a, wait, that looks like a jiu-jitsu cauliflower ear. Why is her ear trying to escape? It's like it's lagging behind her face. Like the frame rate is so slow on this video game. She's moved, but her ear didn't. Like it loaded last. Ear's in a different time zone. Why is her ear like shaped like a question mark? What is it asking? Or maybe her ears turn things into questions. So everything she hears becomes a question.
You're so edited.
She hears it as,
You're so edited?
Huh?
because she's so perfect. Well,
Something's wrong.
she hears,
Something wrong?
Huh?
no, babe, I'm okay. Just kidding. She doesn't hear anything because her comments are off. Of course they're gonna be off. You know, with people like you all up in her comments saying terrible things like natural, unedited queen. It hurts because it's true. Here's another one I love. This one, I love this one. This is like a Shashasu classic. We've seen it in every one of them. They're always sitting on a chair in this exact same pose.
Is that the throne?
It might be, because it's always colossal. But for this particular editorial, they must have forgotten to book the venue, because girl was pasted into that picture. That's for sure. Listen, pink chia seeds. What is that head? How did you not look at this and think, I look like a termite? You're all torso. No, you're actually all leg. But like, there's no head. What is the head is strictly decorative. It's just a finishing touch, I guess. Her Majesty does not follow anyone. She does not follow anatomy. Okay, anatomy follows her. Like, what are you, beta? Beta. You have to be an alpha. You lead. Anatomy follows. But you know, one thing I love, she's got a vision. Very strong vision. Remember those eyes? No, but I'm not joking. Okay, you have to be serious now. She's got a vision, an artistic vision. Her account's like a mood board for her vibe. She's got these really cute, like, super aesthetic pictures that she posts every now and then, and those aesthetic pictures, those are not her, y'all. She's pretending they are. She's catfishing you with those pictures, too, because, like, if you look at the captions, she's trying to make you think, like, this is her and her man. Then there's another picture of her and her actual man. They look like a beautiful couple, but her cheeks are like... Look at that. What a cute couple. Oh, she got too close. She got too close, and now his face is acting up. Her cheeks are actually tried to cover it with a fox emoji. She tends to do that when she loves the picture so much and she wants to post it, but it's too obvious that it's botched. Like for this picture, for instance, which I feel like I'm gonna have to really cover up for you. I just feel like it's too much, you know? I don't think it's too much. I know that YouTube does. I don't know about you, but when I looked at this, Although you can't see it very well the way I saw it, it looks insane. I thought, damn. Girl looks inflated. It's like you put too much air in a tire. Girl, one strong breeze and she'll start drifting over the skyline, is what this looks like. The dress isn't like flowing. It's wrapped like plastic cling film around a balloon animal. But this dynasty, hers, it's got eras, right? The very first era was so normal, gorgeous, actual, ordinary, beautiful girl. But I don't think that was really working for her the way, I guess, rage bait Shashasu would. So once she started doing that, I guess it got her a lot more traction. And she was like, well, if this works, I guess. Because I'm going to double down in my opinion on this entire Shashasu series. There's no way people do this thinking they look better this way. There's no way. But maybe she started believing it because of the validation social media gave her with all the likes she started getting because of like the picture. She's like, maybe she removed the comments too, so why'd she do that? What's going on in your head? But yeah, her first era was a very ordinary, nice, normal one. And then Shashasu, the first. And then this era, I can't even show you. I feel like this era needs to be on a different website. So we're gonna skip over that era. Oh my God, is there somebody behind me? I hope not, because like if they saw that era, y'all, it straight up looks like something out of your browser history, you know? Oh, there is. But then, you know, she dropped that vibe and she went for something totally different. She was like, no. She went for showered in gifts and, you know, Dior and Gucci and mysterious. And then I guess AI became a thing and she was like,
Well, that makes my job a lot easier.
and she started using it where it turned her into this AI creature. There's this one picture she posted. I'm sure you've seen it. She looks like a mythical creature, is all I could say. You know, sat in this front row seat, you know, looking divine, surrounded by all these ordinary people. Cameras flashing in the back, totally not like AI. There's this one picture of her on a runway where I don't know if she's part of the guests, she's among the guests, or if she's on the runway, but the guests are not looking at her outfit, which is what you do when you're a guest at a runway show. But after her AI phase, she embraced her full AI self, I guess, but was really pushing that it's not AI. You know, she goes, special edition your AI couldn't copy. Oh, you're created a queen, a legend? What are you smoking? You sound high. And Shashasu, you had a good run, but the throne is now occupied. This is no longer about beauty content. This is monarchy. She does not post. She issues statements. This is confidence? No, this is divine right. You don't like it. You obey it. You don't comment. You, a mere peasant, comment on my, I don't know, the Empress. Wait, this is not a democracy. Pitch in your opinion. This is a monarchy. And she's the Empress. No, but, you know, she posted like it's normal, all of it. You know, that's my favorite part. That's why I love her. She posted like this is normal. There's no explanation. There's no hesitation. There's no irony. She's got the vibe, the confidence. Royal decrees in JPEG form. So, cheers to her. This one's for you, by the way. I actually got this for you. This is mine. This is yours. This is you and me cheering. We're role-playing. Yeah, I read your diary. I know you're a Kinks bestie. So congratulations to Her Majesty. Long may she reign until the next one appears, because they always do. And you'll send them to me aggressively. Let me see if I can. I'll show you the rain. All right. Wait. I'm gonna change my settings a little bit so you can see more of the background. Look! Oh my God! Oh my God! It's that afterlife picture.
Come to the light.
Look at the rain, isn't it so beautiful? This is how you're gonna remember me in this video.